Hey everybody, it's Kelly Knoll here today at Studio Calico to share my process for creating a scrapbook layout with the Summit Scrapbook Kit. This is one of my favorite kits of late. I love the bold colors, the patterns, the embellishments are so great. My favorite are the little tags, the die cut tags that come in the kit. They are great for embellishing or journaling, tucking underneath a photo. Uh, so I'm creating a layout based on this photo. I started with this photo of my youngest, Sawyer, on a hike that we took on vacation a couple of years ago. And he is a great little hiker. He loves doing it, and he's truly in his element when we're doing stuff like that. So I printed the photo on a 8.5 by 11 sheet of photo paper, and I printed it big across that spans across the whole bottom of the page, leaving just a tiny bit of white at the bottom so that I could embellish something on the bottom. And you can see that I added a strip of the buffalo check paper just along the bottom of the photo there, just to kind of ground the layout and give it something, give your eye something to look at down there at the bottom. And I added my journaling right to the photo, right when I was editing the photo in Photoshop, and I like to do that because it makes creating a layout super fast and easy. This next part, I tried to create my own little Swiss crosses inspired by that red piece of paper there. And it's really fun to pick products and use products that inspire you to create your own twist on things. So I thought that would be fun to create my own crosses, large format crosses that I could put all along the white space along the top of the layout. So here I'm just cutting small strips. These are about, I would say, 3/4 of an inch wide strips from the different pattern papers. There's the blue, the yellow, and the red Swiss cross paper too, which ties it all in together. And I love the primary color scheme here. There's a lot of pink in this kit too, which is fun, but for this layout, it had more of a nature feel, and of course of my son, and I don't have any daughters, so it was a good way to pull out the more boyish products from this kit and make it fit the theme of my layout. I added another strip of the buffalo check paper to the top of the photo as well after playing around with this, and I thought it really kind of framed the photo and made the photo stand out and be the star of the show, which is what I like to do the most, is showcase those photos. So here I'm using one of the stamps from the kit. This one says Find Your Wild, and it's a really cute little circular graphic stamp set. And I'm just filling in the white space areas where my crosses aren't. So just kind of random stamping here, creating somewhat of a pattern with the stamp and the crosses that I created with the pattern paper. And I love the way this filled in the white space and made it not so plain and graphic, just gave it a little more detail. So now I'm ready to stick the crosses down. And like I said, this is so simple. I cut the strips with my trimmer, but then when I trimmed each of the crosses, each of the papers for the crosses, I just kind of eyeballed and cut with my scissors. And you can see there that some of it overlapped my stamped image. So I just used my little scissors and trimmed it off. And it doesn't have to be complicated. I think we tend to overcomplicate things sometimes, and simple, well-designed layouts can be fast and easy and don't have to take a lot of time. And this one really took me no time at all. And I love the graphic element at the top with the Swiss crosses and the stamped images. And here I'm using this red cross was a little too long, and I kind of like the way it fades into the background when I cut it at the bottom, where it almost looks like the cross is going down underneath the photo. So here I'm using some, these are actually big, huge glue dots. I'm out of those foam adhesive pop dots that I love so much. So I'm using these that I had gotten a long time ago to pop up my tag a little bit to add a little bit of dimension to the layout. And I love to add just a tiny bit of dimension, whether it be with my photos or some of the embellishments, just to really give the layout a little bit of extra oomph. And that's it. A simple, well-designed layout with the Summit Scrapbook Kit. Thanks for watching.